Gung timer. She's having a sniffer. Hey guys, I'm Lana and this is Lucy. And welcome to the Princess Pet Diaries, where we make matching clothes with my little princess, some dog friendly snacks and an occasional day out. But today we are actually not focusing on my little baby, but we are focusing on our little babies from home. And here's a bit of a self-introduction for the two boys. Little angel baby. My little angel baby. Be strong. Oh my god, I'm buggy. I'm trying to get. Look, that's what I got over. It's like a tennis ball with like a grippy. Okay, so what we're actually gonna do is we're gonna use Photoshop to turn our two baby boys into line stamps. Not literally, just the photos. But so we're gonna use Photoshop to kind of crop them out, add some writing, make it look a little bit cuter, and do just a really, really simple tutorial of some Photoshop stuff while we're at it. So let's get started. Okay, so first of all, you want to select your photo. So you need around 8, 16 or 32. And you want to open the photo directly in Photoshop. So just get it the original size. And then to start off with getting rid of the background, you press select and subject. And it's supposed to take away the main bit, right? But it's only his head, his poor little head. So we kind of scratched that. And because we put the mask on it, all we need to do is get the pen and either erase the head and start again, or put it the other way around and get back our little baby. Oh, look how he looks so sad now. But so to start again, if that doesn't work, you want to get the lasso tool. And so it's like a little magnet thing, and you pretty much just go around the edges, and it doesn't really work if the edges are soft, but if they aren't, it looks really good like this. But there are always some small details that don't go perfectly. So you want to get the pen and then just kind of scrape it along. To make the pen go small, you press this button. And to make the pen go larger, you go this button. I don't know what this is called, but you just press it and it gets smaller and bigger. But so yeah, you just fine touch it up. If it is a soft edge, don't use the round pen. You want to use like the softer pen. And so you go up to the top left, and it has the different types of pens. And so you just press the flat fuzzy one and just go around with the edge of it. So you don't want to go directly, just the edge of it, to really soft off the edge and make it look more natural, which is what I usually do most of the time because dogs are fluffy, so it's very hard to get clean edges. But so yeah, this is what our little baby looks like. So yeah. Next up is with Command, you want to press Command T and get it to the right size. So when you do draw and stuff, you want to make sure that the photo is in the middle. So it's not, you don't like draw over the edges or anything. And then you want to get a new layer and start drawing the writing. So this is my SOS, help me one. But you pretty much just put the writing on, and then, that went really fast. But you just play around with it. I like to do like a shadow in white. So what I did is I copied the layer, Command, press the layer, and then I put white, and then I changed the layer level so it went to the back. And then you can just like play around with the placement. To merge the layers, you just select them all and right click it and press merge layer. And then I just kind of erase the bit where it has his face, because we want his face to come out. Like, he is the main star, right? That was really fast, so if you need any help, just let me know. But yeah, and so that's like the main bit, and then everything after that is pretty much just the fun decoration stuff. So we just went with a little small texts, a little small squiggles and stuff. If you want to like move the angle or change the angle, you can press Command T and then you can rotate it. But one thing that I also really like to do when it comes to decorating and stuff is it's not just like words and pictures. I mean, words and pictures do look really cute, but just kind of do like a mini outline, and then it kind of just like looks, it's not natural, it's like a doodly vibe, and it just looks cute. So I try and do 2 colors just to make it a little bit more balanced. And you want to try, see, I'm doing all blue, but they're all on the same blue, just different shades of the blue. So it looks really harmonic. It looks really put together, and it looks a lot nicer than having a bunch of random blues in there. But yeah, so this is pretty much what it looks like at the end, and this is going to be our stamp, so ready to go. So you just press File, Save, and when you save it, you can save it as a TIFF, but I like to save it as a Photoshop, and then I just save it to my desktop, and then we press Save, and we're ready to go. I always press OK with these things, and then it's on our desktop, ready to go. And so you just want to open it in preview once to see what it looks like. So it comes up with a white background, but it is transparent, so don't worry. And then we make a little file for all of our future images, and I just swiped it in to make it the file cover. But it's really good to keep your stuff organized so you can go through like this and look at it all. But yes, you do want to look out for these little, it's really hard to see it, but there's a little shadow that I haven't been able to erase properly from the layer. So you're checking for those things before you want to upload it to line. Otherwise, it's going to be really hard and annoying to fix later. So it's better to figure it out now. But all the other ones seem good. It's just a thanks one. So this is a little thing. If you can see it, it's really, really small. But we're just going to go back and fix it. And then, boom! It's gone. And that's pretty much all you got to do. Okay, so good job, guys. That was all for today. And my baby's a bit huffy and puffing because it's a little bit warm. Hello. Boop. But so those are the Photoshop files at the moment. Next week, we are going to go ahead and put them into files so we can make them ready for line stamps, because it's really easy. It's just a really annoying process. So we're going to do that next week. So if you do want to make line stamps, stick along for the journey. Bye guys. Bye bye.